Hi, and these comments are for a student who sent me a free speaking practice test. So this is my free service I'm offering. So after you listen to this video or watch this video, you'll get an estimated score from 0 to 30 based on your response. And I will be using the official TOEFL IBT speaking rubrics to grade your practice test. And I am Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. I'm the founder, owner, and the materials writer of this course. Okay, the next step is let's listen to your practice test. Let me see how you did. So you're answering the question, in your opinion, is it better to study alone or is it better to study with a group, and then give reasons and examples to support your opinion?
I have the opportunity to focus on my own strength. When studying for an exam, I believe it's better.
And what I want to do is I'm going to listen to the whole thing one time without making any comments, and the second time I'll give you comments. All right, good luck.
When studying for an exam, I believe it's better to study alone because I have the opportunity to focus on my own strength and reading answers and to use my time more efficiently. The first reason is that I have the opportunity to focus on my own strengths and weaknesses. For example, in a group, everybody has different areas where I need to improve. It could be that my friend is better at task 2 and I'm better at task 1. If studying in a group, I have to spend unnecessary time to prepare for task 2. The next reason is that I can use my time more efficiently. For example, my friend isn't interested in learning, instead he wants to talk about free time activities and what he does this evening. But I would be motivated and keen to learn. So all in all, I think it is better to study alone than preparing in a group for an exam.
Okay, how do I put this simply? You have serious delivery problems. Your intelligibility is very low. It's almost like you have marbles in your mouth when you're speaking. So part of it is we have these medial and these final consonant sounds. You're not clearly pronouncing some of the medial and some of the final consonant sounds. You're having some problems with your pacing. You're kind of jamming everything together without enough pauses, and you're not really changing your intonation that much. So you got some big trouble. So let's take a look at the actual rubrics here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's really tough to understand what you're saying. I'm going to put you in the 2 range, 2.0 out of 4. I'm going to say 14 points out of 30 on this practice test. So let me listen to it one more time a little more closely.
When studying for an exam, I believe it's better to study alone because I have the opportunity to focus on my own strength and reading answers and to use my time more efficiently.
Okay, so you have a 2-point topic there. It's like you have 2 reasons, right? So let's see how if you refer to those.
First reason is that I have the opportunity to focus on my own strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, this is good.
For example, in a group, everybody has different areas where I need to improve. It could be that my friend is better at...
No, but tell me what your strengths and weaknesses are. You might say, well, for example, I'm really strong in calculus and mathematics, but I'm weaker when it comes to English or history or something. So you need to be a little more specific as you're talking about those strengths and weaknesses.
Task 2 and I'm better at task 1. If studying in a group, I have to spend unnecessary time to prepare for task 2.
Okay, so the first reason you presented, you did not elaborate on that. So what does that mean? If you look in the 2 range, it says here, mostly basic ideas are expressed with limited elaboration. That's exactly what you just did.
Next reason is that I can use my time more efficiently.
Okay, good. So the next reason is I can use my time efficiently. Now remember, if you want to score high, you want to get 3 or let's say 4, you have it is generally well developed and coherent. Relationship between ideas are clear. Now this one says usually lacks elaboration or specificity. Usually you don't have any. That's why I'm putting you right here where it says limited elaboration and support.
For example, my friend isn't interested in learning, instead he wants to talk about free time activities and what he does this evening.
Now say for example, last month when I was studying for my biology course and I was trying to understand more about photosynthesis, one of the members in the group, Tom, he was more interested in talking about the movies he saw last week than he was. Sorry, he was more interested in talking about the movies he saw last week rather than what we were trying to discuss with the course material. Maybe you can say.
But I would be motivated and keen to learn. So all in all, I think it is better to study alone than preparing in a group for an exam.
Okay, so I got two basic reasons for my score here. I'm going to say right between 2 and 2.5, right? I think your speech is basically intelligible, but I really have to pay close attention to understand what you're saying. So you need a lot of accent reduction practice. You should think about it. Now, I'm going to make a recommendation here. If you've already reached your subtotal scores in the reading, listening, and writing areas, and the only thing that you need to improve right now is your speaking, then I recommend my TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course. You can find out more about it by going over to onlinetoeflcourse.com. Now, if you have other subtotals you still need to clear or reach, then go to onlinetoeflcourse.com, click at the top where it says course plans, and you can find a course that's appropriate for you based on your needs right now and your current TOEFL score. So think about that. But I basically gave you I'm putting you around 14 to 15 points because of major problems with pronunciation. And also you're not really elaborating very much on the details that you give. So for those two reasons, I'm going to put you right around 14 to 15 points out of 30. All right?